Ellis makes his way down to the ring. We say hello everyone and welcome to the IWN Super 8. We're going to crown a new world champion this evening. Billy Wood joining me. Ricky Slater here in the commentary box. Billy, a new world champion. It is about time.
It's about time. The 21st man to hold the IWN World Championship will be crowned tonight. And what a selection we've got. And talking about selections, Ricky, look at the man in the ring right now. The Brilliance. He's about to jump on the mic.
Oh.
What?
Hush, Mike, hush our guns.
Oh, here we go.
Clear up quickly. I am not from Cardiff. It is a dump. I'm from Swansea. Much better. Do your job correctly. Now, this tournament tonight, it features some brilliant superstars, but none of them are as good as James Ellis, the Brilliance. Always good as gold. So good that I will beat my surprise opponent. So, come on down.
I wonder who it's going to be, Rick.
Well, this is the unannounced surprise.
Oh, hold on.
The 8th man. Oh.
We recognise this song.
I reckon. Well, it could be anybody though. You could never be too sure. And there
No!
Dewsbury, West Yorkshire, weighing in at 189 pounds.
Well, he's going to get him up and dancing here in the black box.
Ricky, this is a former IWN champion. He has held the Said Force Championship within our company, and he's back.
And he's back to win the big one.
Oh my goodness.
You presume he wants the big goal, but he's got a hell of an opportunity here.
Well, the last time we saw Amir Jordan, he was such a big part of us in 2018, 2019, and then he went off to the WWE. He featured for NXT UK, prominently in that tag team division. But this man wants to make it on his own. He is an entertainer, but tonight he knows how big this opportunity can be for him.
Well, this is serious, right? It's not just about fun and games and having a dance. Don't let the dancing fool you. Don't let the histrionics fool you. Amir Jordan has a mission this evening just as much as James Ellis does. Absolutely.
Because I'm telling you something, it's all showboating and stuff is amazing for Amir. However, we know as soon as he steps into that squared circle, he does bring business.
I mean, you could be wondering, is he spending energy that he could be using in the ring? But the fact is, Amir Jordan has plenty of energy. He can dance, he can move, and he can also do it in the ring. But James Ellis is moasting him in, Billy. He's moasting him in. He's saying, let's get on with it.
This is where I try tonight. I try to start. I try to be positive.
You're trying to be positive?
I tried, okay?
What?
I tried tonight.
How can you see Amir Jordan come down to the ring and not be positive?
No. I gave him a big plaudits on the way in. And you're right, Ricky, you sparked something in my mind.
So it's my fault?
He is doing too much showboating, and if you're in a tournament for the world title, wouldn't you reserve your energy? But this man hasn't.
Yeah, that's what I originally said, but didn't you say he's a former Z Force champion?
He's a fool, this guy. Fool.
Yeah, I think he might be calling you out, right?
Oh, he can go 10 seconds with me.
I go 7 miles to get 7 miles. I go 7 hours to get it. I'll take an extra 30 seconds on my trip.
Oh, here we go.
There you go. He said it took him 7 hours to get here.
He is.
I don't believe that.
I think he's a nice guy. He's brilliant.
He wasn't the last time.
That's rubbish.
What was rubbish?
He was nice last time.
Pain and glory?
Well, when I checked the bar receipts, he actually paid for those shots for him and
Did he actually?
Yes.
In real life? Hand to God, did he?
In real life, yes.
No, he wasn't. He beat a man like Derice, but he was underhanded in doing so.
Look, hands out. He's going to shake it. He's going to shake this man's hand. Look, that is someone who brings positivity. See, look.
What, James Ellis? You mean Amir Jordan, right?
No, I mean James Ellis, the Brilliance.
For doing what? For shaking his hand? I just said he screwed man like Darius out of this tournament the last time we were here at Pain and Glory.
I don't believe you. So come on then, Ricky.
What do you mean, come on?
If we
What,
think right
I'm
now,
not backing James Ellis
No,
to do
no,
anything.
I'm
It's all
not
you're going to say.
I'm not asking for that. I'm
train.
not asking for that. I'm just saying, look, you're here it's for your analytical ability, right? Come on, what are we seeing here tonight? Who from these two do you think can make it to the final?
Amir Jordan.
Okay. Well, they're making it to the bar right now.
Amir Jordan.
Look,
Because Amir
oh
Jordan
my God,
is
here he
already
goes.
a former champion.
Let's see
Amir
if
Jordan knows what it takes to get it done here in IWN.
Hold on, what's going on there?
Oh, is he going to pay for these as well, is he?
Let's see if Amir Jordan actually once pulls out his wallet, because I've never seen it in all the years I've known him. Perry charged them.
Oh, he's not taking it. He's giving it to my best friend. I don't know what that's about. He's pretending he's had it. What is going on? Oh, James Ellis has had enough. He's had his shot.
Amir Jordan has tricked him. That is
He's
devilish.
tricked him.
That is a
Tricked him
devilish
for
move.
what? Tricked him for what? He didn't go over there saying let's have a shot. James Ellis did.
How's he going to...
What did James Ellis take a shot of? He looks like he's a toilet duck.
He can't... Have we ever had anyone win a world championship drunk?
No.
There we go.
Was Rob Sharp drunk?
Love drunk.
Oh, look at that. That athleticism coming into play for Amir Jordan. As we said, when the bell rings, he really gets it done between the ropes. And James Ellis is finding out now it wasn't just dancing, he was motivating himself. He was getting himself in that zone, and that is how he became Z-Force champion, and that was how he kept the belt.
Ricky, I agree
You said
with
who
you.
I'm going to pick. I've got to pick Amir Jordan. He's won a title in our company. James Ellis hasn't. All he's
he
done
has.
is screw man like Darius from being in this tournament.
Yeah, he was the Z-Force champion for a hot minute.
For a hot minute.
Yeah. Hot minute. Let's go back down history lane. Yes, he won the belt in Manchester. He hung up on his wall. He made his dad proud. But then he lost the belt in Milton Keynes, didn't he? Let's be honest.
Well, every champion loses the belt at some point, do they not? That's just a fact of being a champion.
Yeah.
Doesn't take it away. He still won the belt.
He won it and lost it in a month.
Well, until James Ellis is in the position where he has a belt, I don't think I could say I find him a favourite here.
Yeah, look.
I mean, he's currently in a good position. I won't lie to you.
He's in control, Rick. He's in control.
He's talking to the crowd too much, in my opinion.
Yeah. Is that his inexperience? You know, I have to look at it and go, is that his inexperience? There?
Well, Amir Jordan has about 6 years in the business over James Ellis. So you have to factor in a certain amount of experience. But of course, James Ellis didn't even know he was going to be facing Amir Jordan. It was a surprise. Was that your idea to make it a surprise?
No, it was not my idea. If it was my idea, do you really think I'd be doing that to James Ellis? No, I would not.
Whose idea was it then? Is it IWN management?
The benefactors.
The benefactors,
Yes. We'll talk about them another day.
Referee Oscar Harding getting in there, making sure that James Ellis isn't abusing
the
ropes there.
No, he was using rules to his advantage.
What, by choking him on the rope? That's not a rule to advantage. The rule is you can't do it. Goodness me!
Oh my goodness. He just said it.
Well, I mean, he might get to the final if he keeps Irish whipping Amir Jordan into the turnbuckle like that. The thing is, they're both in a very luxurious position in terms of the tournament here, Billy, because obviously they're first here, right?
Oh,
wait
my
a minute!
goodness.
Speak too soon, Amir might sneak in with a roll-up, but
Very
doesn't.
close.
Both of them are in the first match. They have the rest of the evening to recover. Of course, your main event this evening, no surprise, it will be for the World Championship here in IWN.
It will.
Wait a minute. So both of them are looking to get this over and done with, get in the back, get as much rest as possible. And Amir seems to have that in mind. Rolls through. Oh, he's caught by Ellis. And the knee knocks him right in the jaw, middle of the ring. 2. No, not on this exchange.
Brutal brilliance. That's finest. This is what I like about James Ellis, Ricky. Look, you might see all this little bit, oh, friends, pinky thing, oh, let's have a shot, da da da. But when he wants to go, he can go, right?
Yeah, but you said the same thing about Amir Jordan. You had a problem with it.
Like I said with Amir Jordan, he just just loves the attention too much.
Oh, I think you're making the same point you're making about James Ellis, who was looking just a few seconds ago for that touch of brilliance. He cravats the opponent and then sweeps him down to the canvas. Amir Jordan was wise to it, and Amir Jordan now finds himself in the ascendancy.
Oh, goodness.
Both men are down. Both men vying for a place in the final of the IWN Super 8 to crown a new IWN World Champion. Who is it going to be? Scouts Ellis with a roundhouse, finds himself in position once again. I'm not sure Ellis is going to be able to counter this a second time, Billy.
Second time lucky for Amir.
Hits him square on the temple.
That's
Ellis
it.
is done for here. Ellis rolls the shoulder, rolled his left shoulder, and
I
not
didn't expect
by
that.
much. Not
I
by
did
much.
not expect that. I thought that was it for James. Amir Jordan needs this, Ricky. He
Well, they
needs
both
this.
need
No,
this. Come on.
after the last couple of years of his career, he needs something to light it back up. He needs the IWN World Championship. This is his chance. He has to take it tonight.
Oh, what a counter that was by Amir Jordan, dropping Ellis almost on his head and catches him strongly with a super kick back up onto his shoulders. He goes. Ellis is in real trouble here.
Wow.
And Jordan, surely. Oh, he could have
Here
gone
we
for the
go,
cover
he's
there,
going to the
Billy.
top.
Should have gone for the cover.
It's going to the top.
He wants to seal the deal, but I think he had him in position. All the way up top. He goes for his version of a senton, but
Too
Ellis
late.
is wise to it. Should have gone for the cover. Has him in the cravat. Oh no, counter again by Amir Jordan. Went for the touch of brilliance again, did Ellis, but he couldn't get it. Jordan is fighting for his life here, Billy.
He really is, but... Oh, here we go,
Back to the cravat, he's going for it again. And once again, it's Jordan wise to it. Shots to the midsection. He knows he has to avoid it. 2. No, Amir Jordan, the last second, bridging out of a free count. I thought Ellis had him. Oh, he thumbed him in the eye, Billy.
No, what?
Thumbed him in the eye. Touch of brilliance by Ellis, landing right on top.
No.
1, 2. Poked him in the eye to get it though. Poked him in the eye. Gouged him on the way.
Where did you see an eye?
In his eye.
I didn't see that.
What do you mean you didn't see that? Where were you looking?
What?
There's only one ring. Count them. One ring.
No. Finisher. Done.
No, he got him with a touch of brilliance, which I will give you, but he
Great
gouged him in the eye.
finishing
Look, Amir Jordan still holding his eyes. For the second time in 2 events, James Ellis has screwed somebody out of the chance to become IWN World Champion.
He can't think about them, Rick. He's got to think about himself. He wants to be world
I
champion.
know he's thinking about himself, but he just gouged him in the eye. What was that you were saying about the rules? You can't gouge people in the eye.
For me...
Not for you, for everyone, it's a rule.
No, for me, I didn't see it, okay? The referee didn't see it, so did it really happen?
But why didn't you see it?
Show me a replay, okay?
I don't have the facility. If I did, you betcha. That was your opening contest then, Billy, and that's in the books. Well, I don't really like the way it happened, but James Ellis, the Brilliance, goes on to the final, and we have 3 more qualifiers, including a very tasty encounter coming up next.
He was good as gold. I've got to give him that. So we move on to a technical masterpiece. We move on to Chris Ridgeway, a former Super 8 winner. He actually won his competition.
Yes, he did.
In 2018. Right?
Wow, you've been studying.
I
You've been
know
in the
my
books.
stuff, okay? And he's facing a former Impact Wrestling, a former Ring of Honor World Champion,
Or pure champion.
in Jonathan Gresham. And I believe that the winner of this could be the favourite to win.
And I agree with that. I agree that the winner of this match will get a chance to be world champion.
They will get a chance, but I think they could be the favourite.
You
Don't be
thought James
pedantic.
Ellis was going to be the favourite.
Well, I love James, but we'll move on. So, Nels, take it away.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is an IWN Super 8 first round match. Introducing first.
A former British champion, Ricky.
Absolutely.
He won the first international Super 8 when we went from UK to International.
Yes.
He went all the way in the tournament setting at that time, which was a knockout tournament all the way to a one-on-one final. We now know tonight each first round winner will go into a four-way rather than the usual format. And this is a big one for him tonight.
I mean, this is the challenge, surely. If he can overcome his opponent here, you think Chris Ridgeway would have a chance. But the thing is, how much is he going to take out of him?
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 187 pounds, the Octopus, Jonathan Gresham!
I mean, as you've already alluded to, Billy, former Ring of Honor World Champion, former GCW World Heavyweight Champion, Ring of Honor Pure Champion, he's Progress World Champion. If it's named championship, he has probably held it or got very close to it at some point in history.
We have had international world champions in the past.
Yeah.
We've had Moose. We've had Austin Aries.
Yes, we have.
You know, you look at that list of world champions at his company. Imagine Jonathan Gresham being the 21st man to hold it.
It would look good on that list, wouldn't it?
Look good for me.
He fits the bill.
He does indeed.
Gresham extending the hand. Ridgeway accepts. So a bit of a backstory to this one is the fact that this is not the first time these two have met, and it's not the first time there was championship implications. Back when Gresham was the Ring of Honor World Champion, he actually faced and defeated Chris Ridgeway.
So
and Ridgeway must know that, right? Well, I mean, I'm not saying he's necessarily favourite. We're on Ridgeway's patch, right?
We're on Ridgeway's patch. This is his company.
Yeah.
He's been with us since Fight Nation
almost
days.
the very beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. He was a surprise Fight Nation British champion, defeating Mark Andrews. You know, one who isn't one to disregard as a big challenge. You know, so I look at Ridgeway and think to myself, he's overcome hard challenges in the past. He's faced PJ Black when he was champion. He's faced Matt Riddle. He's faced some big competitors.
And he's walked out with the championship on those occasions.
But he's never held the IWN World Championship. He had his opportunities in the past. He had his battles with Kip Sabian. But tonight, can he put the rights wrong? Can he finally be the world champion?
Well, this is the question. If he does manage to get there, Billy, it is going to be one hell of a first round victory.
Absolutely. But look at Gresham. How stacked is he?
5'4" of muscle from Atlanta, Georgia, and he's already trying to have Ridgeway in knots.
There's not many better technical wrestlers in the world than Jonathan Gresham.
No.
And it's an absolute pleasure to have him in an IWM ring.
I mean, they're saying it, that's a more succinct way of saying it, but yes, this is wrestling, absolutely. And again, as we spoke about in the Ellis match that we've just seen, they have to do double duty if they want to become world champions. So this is very technical to begin with, really, because we know they both have massive bombs they can load on each other at any moment's notice, but they have to do this. They have to go steady. They know a quick roll up, 3 count, you're out.
Absolutely.
They have to make sure they don't give an inch.
But these two know each other inside out, and this reminds me very much so of the Haskins Ridgeway match.
Yes. In terms of their abilities, they're both all-rounders, aren't they?
All-rounders, but also have worked each other enough times that, if we're honest, they know the next move. They expect the next counter. So they're always thinking 2, 3. It's like a chess player. Yeah. They're thinking 2 or 3 moves ahead.
So what are you supposed to do? If you're a chess player in this position and you both have similar skills, you both have similar attributes, you both know each other inside out, surely the approach, you would imagine, is to do something the other person isn't expecting.
Either think 4 moves ahead or just flip the chess table and go straight for the head.
That's the James Ellis approach. That's why you like James Ellis.
Why he's brilliant.
He flipped the table and gouged him in the eye.
He did? No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. There you go. Almost got you to admit that on camera.
You nearly did.
That's not too bad.
I didn't see it. I didn't see a replay. I'll watch it back on YouTube. Like I hope many of you are watching now, and I hope if you are watching us on YouTube, you are subscribing to our YouTube channel, because more subscriptions means we can put on more in fantastic matches like Chris Ridgeway versus Jonathan Gresham.
Which we are seeing right now. This is IWN Super 8. The winner of this contest will go on to the main event, which will be an elimination 4-man match to decide the next IWN World Champions. Billy's quite rightly said the 21st in that lineage, following on from Robbie Lynch.
Exactly.
Beautiful takedown, trapping the ankle for Ridgeway. Rolls over, tries to get back to the head, but straight away Gresham has the arm and rings it.
See what I'm saying about these counters, though?
It's the speed as well. It's not just the technical, but it's the speed that they're taking each other down. Oh, come on now.
Hey.
Gresham has control of one arm.
Oh.
Got with his leg, he's twisting him round. Both arms completely locked by the octopus.
I'm looking at those arms and I'm thinking, can I even do that to myself?
No.
Oh.
Gresham knows that he's got Ridgeway's arms tied up. Oh, drops to one knee, putting all the pressure. Not just the arms now.
Look at his shoulder blades, Ricky.
I was going to say, not just the arms, but look at his shoulder blades. They have compressed together. And Gresham is now going after the legs as well. Pulling the legs at the same time. How is Ridgeway able to withstand this? Pinning combination.
Straight back on him.
As Ridgeway went straight up and Gresham caught him straight away with that arm drag. It's about the speed and the technique. And Ridgeway's going to have to find a way through it.
Chris is very smart by Ridgeway here. Taking his time.
He was looking at his wrist there, making sure that his wrist wasn't damaged. I wouldn't be surprised if it was, you know. Gresham had both arms pinned. With all that pressure onto the wrist. And Ridgeway's now got to try and work out a way of keeping Gresham down, and maybe that'll do it. Look at the bridge here by Ridgeway. All the pressure now on Gresham. And Gresham, though, finds a way. Effectively a nerve hold on the back of Ridgeway.
Just found. Oh, whoa. Didn't expect that from Gresham.
Once again, Ridgeway trying to grab that neck, trying to get. Oh, whoa. The technical went out of the window there, Billy. Stand beyond the man's hand.
The experience of this man. I'm just looking every time, I'm thinking every single move is being countered. It is 2-3 moves ahead. For Gresham, I think Ridgeway is being outsmarted by the more experienced, more internationally travelled, top technical wrestler that Jonathan Gresham is.
Ridgeway has already been looking at his wrist there, Billy, and look at the torque. Look at the torque that Gresham is applying. He is twisting that wrist in positions that is absolutely not supposed to go.
It's not.
And at the same time, he has the other wrist trapped. Ridgeway is going to have to think about his strategy here. Because at the moment, it is pretty much one-way traffic. Gresham has so many combinations he's wrapped up Ridgeway in. Ridgeway's going to have to think of something different here. Ridgeway gives himself a bit of respite, twisting the arm, sending Gresham down.
But he can't just get a bit of respite, Ricky. He needs to take the momentum here. He needs to take advantage of this situation. Because if he doesn't, Jonathan Gresham is just going to come back and back and back at him.
And Ridgeway with a boot, and that is what I think he has to do. We said you have to do something different, maybe flip the chest table. Maybe Ridgeway's going to have to go to those feet. We know how lethal those kicks can be. Go to what's worked for you in the past. And that's Gresham examining his wrist. Well, they're playing into each other's hands. This really is back and forth, both trying to bring the arm, both looking to see who's going to get the upper hand. No pun intended. But Ridgeway has just decided he's going to twist Gresham down to the ground and stab on his elbow. And it's that aggression he needs. Key locks the arm round the back. Gresham senses the fact that it was almost in a Chimera. Gresham was on the ropes. Tom Scarborough has to get in there.
He broke it up. He broke it up. He's got to take these moments, Ricky.
Well, what is it? What is it with you and the ropes? He's counting because he shouldn't be doing it. It's not a count because he feels like it. He's counting to disqualify.
He is.
Because you shouldn't be doing it.
He is, but you still get up to that fight, that number 5.
That doesn't mean you abuse it. It doesn't make it in the rules. Oh, and the wrist of Ridgeway was hurting so much. He couldn't even complete an Irish whip on Gresham, who just took his head off.
Why is Gresham waiting for him to come up? He needs to just finish his man
Well, he's got
off.
the control. This is the thing. Ridgeway is being controlled at this point. He's going for the German suplex. Going for that German suplex hold. Ridgeway's fighting out of this waistlock as best he can. Trying to apply one of his own that doesn't get purchase on both. Hands don't lock. Thinks how much energy are they expending here? But remember, they've got to fight again. And that's an elimination match. They have to outlast 3 other people. I'm not even sure they're going to find it easy to outlast each other here. John Gresham,
close.
so close that time. And once again, a boot by Ridgeway. Catching with full force, but he runs straight into the brick wall known as the octopus. He's got him this time. He's got him this time. And he drops Ridgeway. 2. No, Ridgeway rolls over. Ridgeway has the arm. And the arm, he gets it straight away. No messing around.
Wow.
And this was the thing, Billy. We were talking so much about the wrist of Chris Ridgeway that we weren't talking enough about the fact that Gresham's arms have been worked over a little bit as well, and it's cost Gresham there.
Smash Mouth is in the final.
Wow, that was chess. He took the German suplex, he took that deadlift German, and he managed to counter at the last second. Armbar, bam! Chris Ridgeway has done enough. He has survived the octopus here at Super 8.
I didn't expect that, Ricky. I did not expect that. I'm not going to lie. I did not expect that. Did you?
No. No, I did not. I thought, look at Ridgeway. Ridgeway's looking at the championship. He's saying it's coming to him.
Oh, he's flattened it.
He's saying it's coming to him, will it? Well, he's got one step closer. He joins the Brilliance James Ellis in the final. Does Chris Ridgeway.
So, another first round match on its way, but unfortunately, Ricky Knight Jr. is not here tonight.
Is he not?
He's not. Unfortunately, he had problems with transport.
Oh, did he? Okay.
So we wish him all the best. But we can't stop because one potential world champion can't get here.
So we need to have a replacement, is what you're saying?
Well, I think Tate Mayfairs needs to make it down to the ring. We'll work out what we're going to do.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So
well,
we'll
go
pass
to the ring
that to
then.
Nelson.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. And it's an IWN first round match. Introducing first.
Well, that's Tate Mayfairs.
Way to the ring from West London, weighing in at 200 pounds. He is the greatest professional wrestler to walk planet Earth, Tate Mayfairs.
Tateness is greatness, Ricky.
What?
He is, and he legitimately made it into the.
He's been out for 15 seconds. What are you going on about?
Hey, he legitimately made it into this tournament through a great qualifying round.
Yeah, by using brass knuckles.
I didn't see that, Ricky.
Yeah, but
I'm
I
sorry.
did, and I've seen the replay because I also was on YouTube, and I also have subscribed, and I've seen it. He used brass knuckles. Calls it the hand of God.
Oh, they love me. Everybody here loves me, right?
I love
Everybody
you.
here knows that takeness is greatness.
I agree.
You would.
Even the people outside of this business, across the world, outside of this building, know the fact that takeness is greatness.
Again, I agree.
Most
especially of all, Ricky Knight Jr.
I don't think that's why.
I think
that's
he's right.
why he's not here.
I think
It's
he's
transport.
More so than any day I've ever lived, is because Ricky Knight Jr. isn't here tonight. Because Ricky Knight Jr. is scared of Tate Mayfairs.
Oh, there's no. What are you clapping for?
I agree.
Why are you clapping?
I agree.
So
Why are
I
you
just thought I'd
clapping?
come out here and grace you with my presence a little bit early, and we can have it official. Oscar, we're going to make this official right now. Let's count out Ricky Knight Jr. because he's not here, so let's just count him out.
Well, he's obviously not coming out.
To
And
the
then I can go on
final.
to the final and win the Super Tate tournament.
To the final.
The Super Tate
To the
tournament.
final.
Could he be any more arrogant?
1.
Why is he counting? Oscar should be counting. What are you counting for?
3.
Why are you both counting?
4.
Why are you counting? Oscar Harding is the referee.
6. 7.
Well, what happens when he gets to 10?
8.
Why are you counting?
9.
There's an echo.
What? Who's this?
And his opponent
Ow. Ruined it.
from London, England, weighing in at 150 pounds. The king
I didn't ask him to come.
What's this looking at each other? What's this about? Why are you motioning to one of the wrestlers in the ring?
What is Danny Black doing here?
Never mind why Danny Black's here. It's great to see him. Why are you and Tate Mayfairs having a tete-a-tete?
Look, Ricky Knight Jr. didn't turn up, okay? So really, Tate Mayfairs should just walk
Yeah, but why
straight
are
to
you
the final.
talking to Tate Mayfairs like you knew that was going to happen? Why are you talking to him like you're some sort of manager to him?
No, I'm not. Stop saying that. You said that last time.
He was in the ring looking at you as if to say, what's going on, what's going on? You went, I don't know. Are you in cahoots?
No, I appreciate greatness, Ricky. And I appreciate that Tate, this is greatness. And he doesn't deserve this right now. It's
sneak
fine.
attack
It's
from behind.
fine.
What do you mean it's fine?
He's going to deal with it
Just
anyway.
hit him from, what do you mean he's going to deal with it? Hit him from behind? He just run in on him. And Oscar Harding is quite rightly admonishing him for doing so.
I think. What would you do if you
think
found?
through. What does that even mean?
What would you think? How would you feel if you were prepared for a competitor and he didn't show up, and then they threw someone else at you?
Would I go and smack him from behind? No.
Well, you
I
need to
know
get.
the belt's gone, and
What?
mercifully Danny Black.
You need to get some cutting edge, Ricky, because that's
Some cutting
yeah.
edge. What is this new language
Ruthless
you've got,
aggression.
Daddy-O?
Ruthless aggression.
We're certainly a display.
Oh,
the
my
wall
goodness.
goes ahead of Danny Black.
Oh God.
Well, this is a hell of an opportunity, though, Billy. Danny has been drafted in there, but Tate Mayfairs is obviously. I do agree with some of what you're saying. He's very angry that this was not a walkover, a forfeit, because Ricky Knight Jr. couldn't be here. He's clearly taking that aggression out on board with Danny Black.
And at the end of the day, that's his job.
Oh, no.
His job is to get the win tonight, and he already got the win in my eyes by Ricky Knight Jr. no showing. Oh.
What is Tate
goodness.
Mayfairs doing? No! On the outside of the ring, Oscar Harding needs to get in there and stop this. And there he goes.
Here we
Well,
go.
Tate Mayfairs
Count-out time.
clearly taking the aggression out on Danny Black. He's very unhappy that he has to be fighting here at all. He thought he was going to get a bye straight into the final, but he's not.
Isn't he? Because all I see
What do you
is
mean, isn't
Danny
he?
Black laying on the
It's
floor.
obviously not a bye, is it? What did you sound
now,
so
Oscar,
happy?
now Oscar's counting.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Tate Mayfairs trying to encourage the count to go quicker. Oh, Danny rolls up Tate Mayfairs. It's a hell of an opportunity for Danny Black. Can he turn this opportunity into gold? What a moment it would be for this young man if he could end up in the final to fight to become the 21st IWN World Champion.
And it would be fitting, but not tonight. And I'll tell you why I think it would be fitting. Because actually, what many don't know is Danny graduated from our academy.
Yes, he did. So you're hoping Danny Black wins this? Oh, and a clothesline from Tate Mayfairs. It's almost like you're working together on that one. Make your mind up.
Hey, look.
Are you about the money or the moment?
I'm about both, baby.
There you go. Right now, Danny Black is all about the moment. He's been given a hell of an opportunity.
These moments just been slapped out of his mouth.
Why are they cheering? Well, I don't understand the audience here saying one more time smack Danny Black, and he gives a volley to Mayfairs instead, who leans out a boot and takes Black down. I must say, this Mayfairs has been incredibly aggressive since the bell has gone, even before the bell. It's almost like Danny Black has personally insulted him by even being in this contest.
Hey, I look at it like this. Tate knows what it's going to take to be a champ. He's won world championships elsewhere. He's come down south. He's come to the International Wrestling Network to be the top guy. He's not here to make up the numbers. And this little object comes out.
Little object?
Yep.
You just said that it would be good if he was champion.
No, I didn't say he was.
Our academy,
No, I
and
said
now you're calling him an object.
I said it could be fitting, but let's be real.
Fitting as an object on a mantelpiece. What is up with you? That's a human being. That's a wrestler. This is an opportunity for the World Championship. He's not an object.
He's only in this tournament because Ricky Knight Jr. didn't turn up.
No, I'm well aware of that. You've got me tongue-tied, man. He's not an object, though. He's a competitor.
Okay.
He's won championships as well. He's well-travelled now.
He is well travelled. He's loved in many different countries. But is he loved more than the greatness?
Goodness me, I hope so. Oh my goodness me, what a reversal that was by Danny Black though! Has the legs hooked! Thought that was his goose cooked, but Mayfairs was coward. Oh, tilt-a-whirl! He twisted his spine and his shoulders into his knee! Oh! Danny Black just crying in pain. I'm not surprised after that tilt-a-whirl.
Can I ask you a question, Ricky?
If you like.
If you're Tate Mayfairs and you've prepared for Ricky Knight Jr.
Yes.
and someone like Danny Black turns up, completely different style of wrestler,
Yes.
is that a disadvantage?
For who?
For Tate Mayfairs, yeah.
Well, he's prepared for Ricky Knight Jr. Right?
Yeah.
So surely you'd imagine that Danny Black is faster than Ricky Knight Jr.
Faster.
So just from a speed point of view, he has less weight.
There's less weight.
So maybe he's easy to move. So the power game goes back to Tate Mayfairs. But in terms of speed, that's probably the only real difference, you'd imagine, right?
Pace. Lots and lots of pace. Pace kills.
Yes.
Speed kills, they say,
yes,
right?
Yes, it does. It works for the road adverts.
But would it work for Danny Black?
Well, this is the thing, because at the moment, it's very much... Oh, Tate was too cocky. He was too cocky. Oh, there he's reversed him round. See, this is the speed we were talking about, Billy. This is the secret weapon of Danny Black, a half-and-half suplex. And Tate Mayfairs finds himself down in the corner at a pivotal moment in this first round qualifier. Who is going to get a shot at the World Championship? He cannonball kicks him down to the canvas and Danny Black is calling for it. Tate Mayfairs looks absolutely shell-shocked. Oh, Mayfairs!
Here we go, here we go.
No! It's that pace, it's that agility. Which one is going to win out? Goes for a second hurricane and Mayfairs has it. Oh no. Oh, they both spilled to the outside of the ring, almost taking out the first row. Uh-oh. You know Danny Black. Like you said, he came through the academy. You know what he's all about when it comes to speed, agility, and jumping. Tell him to move out of the way. Too little, too late. Mayfairs has caught him. Oh, drills the body of Danny Black into the second hardest part.
Here he goes, high flying at its best. Whoop.
Frog splash from the top straight
Viva
to the
la
cover.
raza to the
leg.
final.
No!
Oh no!
You've jinxed him. Trying to lift him up, has both arms so, but it's not enough. Second time, third time's the chum hits the Angel's wings, lands right on the temple. 2. Oh, Danny Black limply puts his right shoulder.
Excuse me?
What's up with you trying to count to 3?
I was counting in my head.
You were counting to 10 earlier on. You can't get to 3. Danny Black is showing so much heart and so much determination. He doesn't want to ruin this opportunity he's got. He flicked him on the way down and hooked the leg, but it wasn't enough.
Great knee to the face.
Corkscrew. Corkscrew reverses the corkscrew. Has him up by the leg. He got him. He got him. What a counter. What a counter and Tate Mayfairs.
No.
He's out, Billy.
No.
Oh, yes, he is.
No.
He's out. He tried every trick in the book. He tried everything possible. And Mayfairs is in disbelief. He thought he was going to walk it. He thought he was already in the final, but he's not. It's Danny Black who's in the final.
Danny's not even meant to be here.
He's out of here. Mayfairs, he's gone.
But he's not even meant to be here, Ricky.
I know Mayfairs isn't here because he's been eliminated.
Oh.
And Danny Black, the surprise of the night, he's in the final.
Wow.
He is going to be one of 4 men who could become the next IWN World Champion at Mayfairs. Get your bags. So there we have it, Billy. We now have the first 3 men. I'm delighted to say Tate Mayfairs is gone.
I'm shocked.
Your boy has been eliminated.
I'm shocked.
Who's excited Tate Mayfairs is gone?
Yeah. I was just saying that. I'm excited. He's been clapping for it.
I can't be, I'm in shock. But look,
You're
Danny
in
Black
shock.
is a graduate, like I say, from our academy. He's gone on to do great things around Europe. Congratulations, Danny Black. Okay, congratulations.
Was that so hard to say? You look
It was hard.
crestfallen.
It was hard to say.
We now move on, though, from the crestfallen Billy Woods to the very exciting final qualifier. Who is going to make that 4th slot? Will it be Mark Haskins or the debuting Jordan Oliver?
Well, Jordan Oliver is killing it coast to coast at the moment. Killing it for GCW, right? However, Mark Haskins is Mr. IWN.
I was literally going to say Mr.
Yeah,
IWN.
he's Mr. IWN. He's a,
3-time champion.
3-time champ. He wants to be 4-time champion. He is, in my opinion, I know I've said this about a couple others tonight, but he should be the favourite to win the tournament.
When you've seen how much Ridgeway has had taken out of him by Gresham,
Yeah.
Danny Black just went through a war as well.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Surely Haskins has
Because
to
we
be a
are
front
going to
runner.
have 2 of the best in the world today go at it. So do you know what? Let's pass it on to Nels and let's find out who joins James Ellis, who joins Chris Ridgeway and Danny Black
And not Tate Mayfairs.
in the final.
There you go.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. That is an IWN Super 8 first round match. Introducing first. From New York City, weighing in at 176 pounds, he is the East Coast Ace,
Well, here we go, then we only have 2 men left who are going to try and punch the ticket. The first one is flying his way around the black box with careless abandon. In the form of Jordan Oliver, man who's been lighting up many countries over 2 continents.
Got more energy than Amir Jordan.
and his opponent.
Well, if there's someone that can match the energy of the man in the ring, it is the man who is about to grace the stage here in Hastings. As we've said, 3-time world champion. There's a reason they call this man Overkill.
From Melbourne, Worcestershire, weighing in at 180 pounds, Overkill, Mark Haskins.
This man put the ghost of Wembley past him. This man is a former All-England champion. This man is a former British champion. This man is a former 3-time world champion. This man is Mr. IWN. This man is Mark Haskins.
Are you picking Mark Haskins? I mean, it sounds
Look,
like you're picking Mark Haskins, like you picked James Ellis and you picked Tate Mayfairs.
Hey,
Well, I'm just saying.
put everything aside. Everyone knows
You're backing
how
more horses in the Grand National.
I'm not backing everyone, but I'm telling you this. Everyone knows Mark Haskins how much Mark Haskins means to this company.
Yeah. No, I don't disagree.
Everyone knows that.
He's a front runner, by the way. I don't disagree.
And there's times when I sit there and you know, I look at like James Ellis and Tate, and I see them as exciting, big names for the future. But this is Mr. Main Event, Mark Haskins. He has main evented more matches in Fight Nation, International Pro Wrestling, IWN than anyone else. This guy has held the championship more than anyone else. Well, I say that joint with Martin Stone.
In terms of the IWN,
absolutely. Yeah. But if he wins it tonight, he puts himself right at the top. And he puts himself at the top at the beginning of 2024 when IWN really, truly is looking to reclaim its crown.
And you think this is the man to take us back to the promised land? I don't disagree with that. We have sat through many dynasties that Mark Haskins has been in charge of, and it's been very fertile ground for IWN. So we know how he is as a champion. We know how he carries himself. We know how he takes that belt around him with pride.
When he won his first British Championship in Weymouth.
Yeah.
Unreal. When he defeated a Super 8 winner Luke Phoenix to win his first IWN World Championship. Great moment. When he then went on to put the Ghost of Wembley past when he beat Austin Aries at the International Battle Royale. Another unreal moment. But what surpassed that is when he beat Kip Sabian.
Whoa, wait a minute. Well, Mark Haskins almost got put to bed himself.
When he beat Kip Sabian at Undisputed 2. With his family in the audience, with his daughter, with his son, with his beautiful, beautiful wife, Vicky. Now that was another great moment. Tonight, we're in Hastings in our venue, the Black Box, an intimate setting. But can Haskins finally grab back that gold that sat on his mantelpiece for so long?
Well, the thing is, if he's going to do it, he's going to have the hardest job out of anyone. And the same goes too for Jordan Oliver. Let's not look past the fact they are the final qualifier. They'll have the least amount of recovery time. So if you're Haskins or you're Oliver, you're looking to end this as quickly as possible. Because if you don't, you're essentially giving yourself a handicap in that championship match.
Mark Haskins talks about he's the cardio king. I heard him on Instagram today. He can out-cardio anyone. So what a challenge. If he can beat Jordan Oliver, which I have to give Jordan Oliver his flowers, a fantastic performer. A man killing it for GCW, currently holds the JCW Championship.
Yes, he does.
Not on the line tonight, but wouldn't he love to add more gold to that?
Well, that's why he's here, right?
He enjoys England. He really enjoys England. And I think he looks at it like this. If I can go and win a World Championship in England, can I make that my second home?
He must be thinking that, surely. I mean, and he has a list of people he's defeated for championships before and people that he has beaten. Listen to some of the names that he has beaten when he was a ZZW Wide Champion. Joey Janela, Drew Gulak, Swerve Strickland, Leo Rush and MJF. He beat all of them when he was a champion.
He did, and we obviously have a great relationship with ZZW. We did our Extreme Measures show with them back in 2018.
Yes, we did.
Where MJF did defend the ZZW World Championship. And we know how big those challenges are. But he's facing Mark Haskins tonight, and I put Mark Haskins above each and every one of those men, even MJF.
That is even MJF.
Even MJF.
Wow.
We won't talk about Tony Khan and him not inviting me to Wembley.
That is high praise, not the Tony Khan bit, obviously. Where was your invite? Haskins trying to control the arm. We know how much he likes that bridging arm bar. Most of the championships that Billy has talked about, most of those memories that he has alluded to, Mark Haskins got to the dance and won those matches with that armbar. So it's absolutely no surprise that he's working over the arm elbow area of Oliver in this contest.
Looking at Mark right now, I think he's in the best condition of his career.
He's in absolutely phenomenal condition. I think the best I've seen him look, to be quite honest. He's absolutely battle ready, isn't he?
He is. And he's back wearing boots, which I prefer.
Fashion tips from Billy Wood.
Hey.
We've had you do a 10 count.
No Gucci, no Prada. Versace.
No, sorry, you speaking Italian? I don't speak Italian, I'm so sorry. I'm not an exchange student. Mark Haskins, last time we saw him, of course, he had that brilliant draw with Chris Ridgeway, which then led to the man sitting to my right-hand side. Billy Wood declaring both Haskins and Ridgeway in this Super 8. As we've already seen Ridgeway outlasting the Octopus Jonathan Gresham, is Mark Haskins going to be able to do the same against the East Coast Ace? That I don't know, but he's getting a very strong foothold in this contest at the moment. And Haskins, look at this. Back to the arm. Back to the arm and stabbed clean on it. He saw Oliver flying around the ring, and all it took was just to clip a wing and to stand on his arm. One thing we should say about Jordan Oliver that I find quite interesting, apart from the fact that Mark Haskins just took his boot on his elbow, is that this would not be the first time that Jordan Oliver has gone the distance in a tournament setting.
Really?
He won the Jersey Cup not that long ago, and in that he beat Alex Shelley, Joey Janela, Speedball Mike Bailey and Charles Mason on the same day. He has form for being able to survive and go the distance.
Well,
and he's going to have to. Look at Haskins.
Well,
look at the way the arm is wrapped up.
Well, he's lucky. If he makes it to the final, Tate Mayfairs isn't there, isn't he, really?
Tate Mayfairs, what do you mean he's lucky? Tate Mayfairs isn't
lucky.
there? Danny Black outfoxed him. He outsmarted him. Thank goodness.
Mayfairs will get his flowers one day.
I'll have to pay for them.
I know a couple of nice
Florence.
Yeah. Little Jill down the road, she does great deals on roses, which I have to buy a lot to make, for makeup situations. Yeah. We won't talk about that on there.
Oh, let's talk about the fact that Haskins just chopped through the heart of Jordan Oliver, and the native of New York has probably not felt chops like that in quite some time.
Drop kick. What a drop kick, Ricky.
And Haskins finds himself out of the ring. Unusual territory for overkill. Oh, tried to scout him, but Oliver lands on him. Jordan Oliver, as we've alluded to, he knows what it takes to go the distance in a tournament setting. He's beaten 4 men in the same night. He'll have to do exactly the same in a different format. Remember the World Championship match that will be the conclusion here of the Super 8. It is an elimination 4-man, so that it's not just 1-4 to a finish. You will have to outlast all of your opponents. Jordan Oliver is being asked to do the same thing he has already done before.
I think that's harder, in a sense. I think that's harder
because
than
it's the same match, because you'd be ganged up on, right?
Exactly.
The Jersey Cup that Jordan Oliver won, that was 1-on-1 each contest. That's a 4-man match.
People coming at you from all different angles.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh! Mark Haskins hits the turnbuckle hard, and Jordan Oliver with a little bit of posturing.
Hey, why is he posing? He needs to get. He's facing one of the most experienced men. I know, I can't believe it.
Something bad's going to happen. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Mark Haskins is a 3-time IWN World Champion. If you get an opportunity, you've got to seize it. You've got to get straight on top of it. And you have to wonder if that could be a mistake that comes back to haunt the East Coast Ace here.
Well, I look at it like this. We've had Americans win the World Championship previously. Yeah. Tonight, I'm going to be open with you, Ricky. I thought Gresham was going to make that final, and I thought Gresham would walk out tonight with the world title.
Wow.
I did. Jordan Oliver now is the flag bearer for the United States. Can he take the belt back across the pond? Can he pull it on the Fight Network with GCW? Like we've had the belt on Impact Wrestling, TNA, we've had it everywhere, but can he take it across the world with him?
It's quite a possibility. The fact is, he's got to get there first, though, Billy. He can't look past Mark Haskins. Nobody can look past Mark Haskins.
No, never.
One of the things I've noticed in the last couple of minutes, Oliver is targeting the back of Mark Haskins. He has a move that is a variation of the Boston Crab. He calls the Torture Crab, and if he gets a chance to hit it, he most certainly will.
Do you think he's looked? Oh,
whoa,
here we go.
This is called the. He was going for what's known as the acid bomb, which is like a reverse razor's edge, but it's been caught. Jordan Oliver working over the back of Haskins. Mark Haskins working over that arm of Jordan Oliver. Both men have a game plan. They have targeted a different area. And Mark Haskins, overkill with urgency, with absolute urgency. Billy Wood is taking out the arm of Jordan Oliver and is zeroing in possibly on a title opportunity at the end of this contest. Haskins swings into a clothesline, turning Oliver almost 450 degrees. box is erupting for Overkill Mark Haskins. For so many years he has been Mr. IWN, as we have quite rightly said. And now Mark Haskins sits atop the perch of a kingdom that he has once called his.
Oh,
Rolls through.
well scouted there.
Oh, caught him the other side with a clout. Not the clout cutter, but a half and half. Haskins swings himself back around for a second time, and it's countered. Countered by Oliver. Modification of a Spanish fly.
The crowd are telling us exactly what this is tonight.
It was a slingshot stunner from Jordan Oliver that I thought was going to have Haskins down, but seconds later, Haskins gains that momentum, goes back to Oliver, and here we find ourselves with Tom Scarborough counting to 10.
If these both get counted out, neither men make the final.
Yes, I would imagine
and it
that
will
would be
turn
true.
into a freeway. Does that make it easier for James Ellis? Does that make it easier for Chris Ridgeway? It definitely makes it easier for Danny Black. For Danny Black it does, yeah.
It makes it easier for all three of them.
Well.
They'll be delighted that Haskins or Oliver wouldn't make the final. We're up to a count of 9. If we get to 10, this one's going to be over. Oh, double kip-ups. Both Haskins and Oliver. They both had the same idea, and now they are unloading on each other. How is Oliver still standing? What is his reply going to have to be to Overkill Mark Haskins? What do you do when a man is coming at you 80 miles an hour? Both men expending so much energy. Gets him! He got him absolutely, the clout cutter! He got him absolutely flush!
Final.
1, 2, no! That was how he advanced through so many of those matches in the Jersey Cup! That is exactly what the East Coast States would be using to put a man away. And Haskins has somehow survived the strongest storm that Oliver could lay at his feet.
Experience, a 3-time champion, wants it. He wants to be the full-time champ. Badly.
He badly wants it, but he's going to have to try and get back to his feet because Oliver is in the correct position. Haskins struggling to get to his feet a little bit more than he did at the beginning of the contest. The wear is beginning to show. Fades a super kick right to the midsection. He's going for the clout cutter again. Back to the second row. Haskins catches. Haskins rolls through. We've seen this before. Haskins has him. Drops it down. Hook of the leg. Haskins. Haskins. No! 2 only for Tom Scarborough. Haskins was sure he had him. He's looking at Tom Scarborough. Slight bit of disbelief over the face of Overkill.
Mark, this is your chance.
When you've hit one of your best shots and the man has kicked out, what do you do? Oliver's already experienced that when the clout cutter was kicked out by Haskins, and now Haskins looking to regroup. He's going for cradle to the grave. Has a pump handle in position. It's a roll through though. Oliver counters the cradle to the grave. 2, that's both legs, and it deep but not deep enough.
Oh,
both
wow.
catch each other. I think Haskins trying to get his feet up. I think Oliver got the majority of the boot. Well, Haskins got his feet up as well, but not enough. And he could be thinking acid bomb. For a second time, Oliver's going for that acid bomb from the top. Haskins is in trouble. And Haskins, acid bomb. He drops him. Oliver didn't put punches on the shoulders, and it might have cost Oliver the World Championship. It might have cost him there, Billy.
How?
He didn't put anywhere on the shoulders. He hooked the leg, but he didn't sit back. He was showboating at the one precise moment he could not afford to.
Everyone's behind the champ.
They're going to need to be. Haskins is in trouble here. Remember, he's got to go through a second match if he wins it. He has to go through 3 opponents who will have more respite than he has.
Oh no, this could be it, Ricky. This is it now. Oh well, no.
Haskins rages against the dying of this particular light. Both men in a very pivotal moment trying to hook each other. trying to seize in that final shot. They have both unloaded some of the heaviest artillery they have in their arsenal. Pulling of the shots by Jordan Oliver. Jordan Oliver is desperate here, Billy. He is desperate. Haskins catches, Haskins rolls through, thinking sharpshooter by Mark Haskins,
He's got it on.
he sits on him, Oliver's got nowhere to go, he's hunted up, he's attacked, it's Haskins!
Haskins for the gold!
Mark Haskins, goodness me, he had to go through an absolute war just to get into the main event, just to get into that World Championship match. How much does the Overkill one have left in the tank? We know he has the stamina, but goodness me, did he have to expend a great deal of energy there, Billy.
He is.
He wants it, he's saying he wants it bad. And Haskins now marches on to the final. He'll meet Ridgeway, Ellis and Danny Black, and Jordan Oliver put up the fight of his life. And a show of respect from Overkill. It doesn't get better than that.
Fair play.
Oh, kicks the hand away. Brings it in for a hug. But it's good to see an Overkill Mark Haskins respecting his opponent and
Fair play
showing
to
it
these
to the
lads.
crowd.
Again, another show that we really do show international wrestling at its finest.
Absolutely. Running from behind! James Ellis! James Ellis with the title!
Pardon?
James Ellis with the title. Did you not see them? Where are you? What are you doing? Look that way.
What?
You didn't miss another one, did you? James Ellis.
What did I miss?
What do you mean? What did you miss? He smacked him in the back of the head with a belt.
I thought that was the interval.
It's not the interval yet. No one's called for it. You've just missed him smacked in the back of the head.
Oh, I thought I was gonna.
Heinous from James Ellis.
What
Mark Haskins
what
went
did he
for a
do?
war with Jordan Oliver. He's not cracked on the back.
I was at the
What do you mean
bar.
you were on the bar? You just turned away.
No.
And
Oh,
Mark
hold
Haskins,
on.
no, Mark Haskins
what's the
is
belt
looking
doing
at the
there?
championship. He's looking at the IWN World Championship. He's just been cracked in the head with it.
Does that look familiar?
It does look familiar, but the thing is, Mark Haskins just went for a war with Jordan Oliver. He got smacked on the back of the head. He's now got to somehow get some rest and recuperation. He's already favouring his neck and his head.
I'm shocked I didn't see that.
You're shocked? What do you mean you're shocked? I'm shocked you didn't see it. You always miss the important stuff. So the puzzle is complete, Billywood. We know who's going to be in the World Championship match that's coming at the end of this event. We know it's going to be Haskins, we know it's going to be Ridgeway, we know it's going to be Ellis, and we know it's going to be Danny Black. One of those men will become the next IWN World Champion. But I sense a butt coming from you.
They will. And I'm delighted just to be here for the night that we crown on the 21st champion.
But we're talking another championship, and this one is going to be defended right now.
We are, and Jay Joshua went through the same situation that the winner of tonight's World Championship went through. He went through 4 men. He went through the big, bad Levi Murr.
He's scary.
I'm sorry he's not here tonight, that's for sure.
Monster.
But tonight he takes on another big man in CJ Rawlings, someone who might not be known elsewhere, but tonight he can make a name for himself.
That's why you become Z-Force champion.
Maybe.
What better way to put yourself on the map?
Well, let's pass it to Nels and find out.
Pass it on.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And is for the IWN Z-Force Championship. Introducing first.
Can you feel the excitement building, Ricky? It's Z-Force time. And here's the challenger.
Here we go.
From Oldbury, Birmingham, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the unpredictable CJ Rawlings.
So as we've said, we move ourselves from the IWN World Championship picture back to the Z-Force Championship picture. And this is Jay Joshua's first defence, and it looks like it could be quite tricky. The guy's literally called unpredictable. What do you not want in your first defence?
An unpredictable challenger.
Absolutely.
That's what happened to Amir Jordan when he was Z-Force champion. But we won't talk about that right now. This CJ Rawlings is bigger than I thought he is. Look at the size of this man. By God.
6 foot, 205 pounds.
And his opponent. From Cardiff, Wales, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the new Z-Force champion. Bigger than your average, Jay Joshua.
And here he is, the champion of the Z-Force division. He outlasted Conor Mills to earn his place at Pain and Glory. And then, as Billy said, he outlasted Leon Cage, Scotty Rourke, and the monster Levi Muir to become Z-Force champion. And we know the platform that gives this man. We know what happens next to people who get the Z-Force championship.
That championship has been held by some of the absolute greats. It is the stepping stone for many. It was the stepping stone for Kip Sabian. It was definitely the stepping stone for Rob Sharp. People like Ryan Smile held that championship, and Jay Joshua says it very clearly: say less, action speaks louder than words.
And there's no words going on there from Jay Joshua, just silently staring a hole through CJ Rawlings, who's doing the same thing to him as he cradles that Z-Force championship that he so proudly won at Pain and Glory. Oscar Harding holding the belt up, that's what it's for.
The thing is, Jay will not want to be that guy that wins the championship after such a long exodus of the title, the long history it has. Finally, a champion gets crowned. Does he really want to be that man to, on his first defence, come up short? Especially when he's looking to build a bit of momentum in his company.
Well, it's a stepping stone, like you said. He wants a successful title reign to push himself into the conversation somewhere down the line for the World Championship, as we've said before.
And I have to remind everyone, the Z-Force Championship has the rule of 7. So when you make 7 title defences, you can cash in the Z-Force Championship for an IWN World Championship match.
A well-known rule.
Will he be the first to do that?
Well, he may be the first to do that. Yeah, I don't think we've ever had a champion that's defended 7 times that I can remember. Oh, wait a minute. I think there might have been.
I don't think there was.
Kip?
I don't think
Surely he defended
I don't
it.
think he did.
Come
Not
on
successfully.
now, be serious with me.
Remember.
He defended 100 times.
He lost the belt to Cara Noir. Remember, and then got it back at Magnificent 7.
My memory is that Kip Sabian lost a match and then won the International Battle Royale. That was for the belt, wasn't it?
He lost the belt to Maverick Mayhew. No, he lost it to Maverick Mayhew at International Battle Royale. And then he went on, Mr. Number 1, to go and win the Battle Royale.
And that's what Kip Sabian did with the Z-Force Championship. Can Jay Joshua do the same? Can CJ Rawlings do the same if he wins here? We know what a dynasty it can create.
He can. And CJ Rawlings is an up-and-coming talent. Not really seen in the South. But we don't pride ourselves on calling ourselves regional. We are International Wrestling Network. We represent the best in the world, and we are pro wrestling at its finest, Ricky. Yeah. And tonight, up to this point, and with these specimens in the ring, we are proving that again and again and again, and we will keep reminding people of that fact.
I can't really add to that. That was perfect. I've almost got a little bit emotional.
Thank you.
If it wasn't because I had to call the action in the ring, I probably would let a few tears shed. Jay Joshua slamming CJ Rawlings dead centre in the ring. CJ Rawlings, 11 years in the business, trained by some great names like the Hunter Brothers, Al Snow at his wrestling academy. Jay Joshua, 6 years in the business, trained by the Wild Boar, Mark Andrews and Flash Morgan Webster. Huge names in the recent history of British wrestling.
Part of that Welsh connection that are really tearing up the UK scene right now.
Rawlings taking his eye off the ball there for a moment.
Oh, saw a middle finger. That's completely ruined our made for kids mark on YouTube, isn't it?
Oh, you saw that one. You're right. Your eyes are selective, aren't they?
They're not
You
selective.
saw a middle finger I didn't see when I was looking dead in the ring, but you missed things that are blatantly happening.
Like what?
Well, it's like sitting with like VAR. It looks like when you BAR.
Hey, sometimes those lines are wonky. What can I say?
Well, they're encouraging him to chop the chest of Jay Joshua. I'm not sure how wise that is. We've seen Jay Joshua chop before, and it just kind of wakes him up.
Is that it?
Jay Joshua looks like he could probably take a few more chops, and he wouldn't mind. This man has dealt with a great deal of pain and glory, and he managed to survive it. To walk out the first Z-Force champion in quite some time. Don't look at me.
I don't want these near
Whoa,
us.
whoa, Billy, we've got liability insurance here, right? There are cameras up there.
Be careful.
And Jay Joshua, the Z-Force champion, he doesn't care if he has to take it outside the ring. He's chasing CJ Rawlings all the way around the black box. Oh! Well, you chopped him a few times. It's fair game, Rawlings. Catches him with a cheap shot to the middle. Well, surely if you're CJ Rawlings, first of all, you want to not do that again. But surely you want to get the champion in the ring. You're not going to be able to become champion on the outside. It's not that kind of a contest. Pinfall and submission only.
These chests have been lit tonight, haven't they?
Well, they have been, but they need to get in the ring, right? I mean, I'm not turning into a referee here, but the championship's on the line.
Oh, sometimes Oscar's just a little bit too lenient, isn't he?
Oh, poke to the eye. The same thing we saw from James Ellis earlier on. Did you see that one?
Oh,
you're
my
a knocky
goodness.
onto the kind of the frame of the ring.
But CJ Rawlings cannot win a championship on a count
But this is
out.
what I just said. He needs to get him in the ring, right?
He does.
He gouged him in the eye, and now he needs to get him in the ring.
Oscar needs to get a backbone.
Don't blame Oscar. He's doing his job. What do you want him to do? You want him to go out there and throw him in the ring?
I would.
He's not Chuck Norris.
Oscar Norris?
Oscar Norris. Well, finally, CJ Rawlings has got the champion, Jay Joshua, in the ring. Z-Force championship on the line.
I think he just showed his strength there, Ricky.
Yes, he
lifted
did.
Jay Joshua up for a scoop slam.
And he's giving up
Hold
£50.
on. Oh, I thought he was going for a people's elbow. The people don't even like him here.
He was just going for the elbow.
Yeah. Give it the old whoosh. It's like, I know he's wearing gold and black, but come on, CJ. Oh, actually,
Oscar Harding. Oh, there you go. You've lit a fire under Oscar Harding this evening.
Hey, he might be no Chuck Norris, but he is our Oscar Harding.
Oh, Rawlings sends Joshua Sternum first. He could have knocked him out. Certainly knocked the wind out of him. Jay Joshua clutching his chest. We know that Rawlings likes to hit that moonsault, so it's the perfect attack, really. Doing damage on that chest area weakens him for a moonsault. Catches with a clothesline, quick to the cutter. Doesn't hook the leg, but does put Purchase on the shoulders.
This is really a big hoss match, isn't it? The Z-Force Championship has always been known
As the faster,
exactly.
the smaller guys,
but these two men. This is why the division has never had any limits on. This is why it's not the Junior Heavyweight Championship. This is why it's not a certain catch weight. This, for me, means that anyone from any size can win the Z-Force Championship because you're looking to reach up. You're looking to get the Z-Force Championship. Maybe get those 7 defences and move on to the World Championship. But oh, here we go. Look at this.
Oh, Jay Joshua. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness me, the Z-Force champion almost caving in the spine of the native of Birmingham.
The spine, Doctor. Who needs a chiropractor when you've got Jay Joshua in that ring? I said that before.
Who needs a chiropractor?
He's just sorted his back out for him.
Sorted his back out, he just broke his back. Do you know what a chiropractor does? It's not Meccano.
Oh, it's for business now. Look at that. He's
Jay Joshua pulling the straps down. And I have a feeling things might get much more violent here in a few seconds.
Come on, bitch.
We saw what Jay Joshua was like when he was tested at Pain and Glory. He brought every bit of fire he could muster. CJ Rawlings put his hands behind his back. You're a braver man than me.
braver than me, that's for sure.
Oh no. Oh! Caving his hand.
You heard that echo all the way into the pier, onto the sea, into France. Oh my.
Oh la la. I see the return, Jay Joshua, he's flinching slightly, but CJ Rawlings I don't think has half the power. CJ Rawlings is making a mistake here as a challenger. He's given up 50 pounds against his opponent. Of course Jay Joshua is going to hit him with more force. Oh, CJ Rawlings.
I think I just saw a nipple hit the lights.
There comes those kicks. The strikes, an all-rounder is Jay Joshua. Deceptively quick, incredibly powerful, very, very trained when it comes to the martial arts world. He knows how to kick, he knows how to strike, he knows how to slam. That's what enabled him to become Z-Force champion in the first place. Trying to suplex, but look at the strength there on display of the native of Cardiff. Oh, catches a super kick though! And CJ Rawlings has an opening. It is not a very big opening, but he has an opening nevertheless.
This is your time to
Capitalise.
Oh, wow.
That's all right, mate.
Wow.
It's a busy day for us all.
Wow.
Capitalise. But he's not capitalised, Bill. He's done the very opposite of what you said. He's just tried to slap him. He's been very disrespectful. And a kick right to the side of the head of Rawlings crumbles. He crumbled down to the canvas. He didn't fall, he crumbled.
He did indeed. I'm just going to put this out there right now. When that's on Botchamania, I'm sorry.
I've been on it before, don't worry.
I'm not surprised the amount of different initials I've gave you to say on air.
There you go.
Here we go.
Have a nice tall glass.
He's going for it.
Thinking muscle buster, that version that he likes to hit. Oh, wait a minute. Rawlings though. Oh, with 2 feet right into the chest of the champion if he can get the cover here. Jay Joshua might be stunned enough. No. He's picking up, he's trying to capsize like Yisa, puts him up, picks up Jay Joshua Ellis and slams him down to the canvas.
We're going to get a surprise victory here.
Doesn't hook the leg, puts Purchase on the shoulders. Oh, if he had hooked the leg there, Bill.
That would have been it.
Yes, I
he
think
would be our champion tonight.
I think it would have been.
We'd have been crowning 2 new champions.
Yes. Do you forget the IWN World Championship is vacant? I keep thinking we have a champion.
Oh, do you
In
know
fact,
what?
it's vacant.
Do you know what? To have a vacant championship is never nice. Tonight, finally, we get a world champion. But let's not look past that, Ricky. We have this battle in our hands.
This is the Z-Force Championship. We know, we've been talking about how much of a stepping stone it could be. And both men are giving it their all. And Rawlings got caught with the wickedest lariat this building has ever seen. Both men. But how is CJ Rawlings going to come back from that?
I don't know, but right at that moment, I know he's got it taken out of him, but Joshua had to get the pin. As soon as that lariat was hit, he should have been on.
He couldn't.
I know he couldn't. But this gives CJ Rawlings all the time in the world now to recover, to get his composure back.
They better recover quick.
It's like with 2 boxers. If you hit that knockout blow when you rock the chin, you have to finish.
They've got 3 seconds. 3 seconds or they're both finished.
Look who's up first, Ricky. Look who's up. Oh.
It is the champion, Jay Joshua. But he's
corrected.
feeling it. He is feeling it. And there's that middle finger you spoke about earlier on, Billy. I've seen it this time. Oh, I think Jay Joshua trying to snap
now?
Uh-oh. Oh, CJ Rawlings, you should have kept the middle finger to yourself. Went for a muscle bust. He's fallen out the back. He's got him up again.
Wow.
Rolls him over, could be thinking moonsault! Moonsault from the second row, he loves the moonsault! Hook of the leg, hooks it deep! Championship was on the line, but Jay Joshua survives by rolling himself. Just rolling out of instinct, I think, Billy. I'm not sure how much was in that.
We've got to give Jay Joshua credit there. The heart of Jay
Absolutely.
Joshua.
Rolled almost instinctually, rolled his shoulder up. Not a convincing kick out at all from the champion. Barely hanging in there. Rawlings already hit his moonsault. Picks him up. Counter! Oh, cradle pole driver! He cradle pole drove him out of absolutely nowhere! Where did that come from? Up he goes for Muscle Buster! Take two! Take two! Rawlings in trouble! Rawlings dropped! Joshua over for the cover! Two! Retain for Jay Joshua!
Defense number one.
And still, Z-Force champion, Jay Joshua.
And as you said before, Billy, this is the stepping stone. This is the moment. Jay Joshua now only 6 successful defences away from being able to cash in the Z-Force Championship for a world title opportunity. That has to be on his mind. What a win.
I wonder who he'll be facing at Parade of Champions, Ricky.
I have no idea.
Well,
do you know?
all I'm saying is stay tuned to our X page, our Instagram page and our Facebook page, because the next challenger will be announced shortly.
And do you know who that is?
I can't. You may have seen him tonight. I seen someone tonight. No, it's not me.
Okay.
But I saw someone tonight, and I thought maybe he's next.
Wow. Jay Joshua survives a war against CJ Rawlings. He has retained the Z-Force Championship. A successful first defence for him. So I want to briefly change from the Z-Force division, the Z-Force Championship. I want to talk about the Women's Championship and what is going on with that.
Well,
because we did have a Women's Championship and then it disappeared.
It was stolen by Chimera.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
It was stolen. It was stolen. But I do like a spirit. And tonight
You like the spirit of theft?
Yeah. I didn't say that. I like her spirit.
I like her spirit of stealing.
Yeah. But I'm telling you this, she's got a big challenge tonight across the pond. A lady we've never seen before. A lady who's come over for an opportunity in Jordan Blaze. Now, I promise you this. Kira can't hear me right now because she's about to come out for this big match. But I've got a surprise for her after this match.
Have you?
Yeah, big surprise.
Can you tell me can you tell us what the
All
surprise
I'm
is?
saying is she's going to bring out the IWN Women's Championship,
which she never won.
Let's talk about that afterwards. But right now we're going to pass it to Nels and we're going to have this female match.
Okay.
All right. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And is a women's division match. Introducing first. From Richmond, Virginia, Jonathan Gresham.
Jordan Blade, Richmond, Virginia, blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, a gold medal in powerlifting from Virginia State. The real deal, Billy. A very strong challenge to Kira Chimera here.
She looks it. She looks the real deal, but tonight
And her opponent.
She's got a big challenge ahead of her. Someone I disagree with at times, but someone I also absolutely agree with at others.
But she's got a spirit you admire, the spirit of theft.
I just like the baseball bat.
Yeah. To Casser.
She is not the IWN Women's Champion. The anti-conformist, Kira Amir.
He's right.
Nels announcing her is not the IWN Women's Champion. Nels, you're a brave man when she's got a baseball bat. Let me tell thee. But he's absolutely right.
She's not the champ. She's not the champ. But at least she's taking her future in her own hands.
Why haven't you taken the belt off her, by the way? Isn't that your job?
She left. And
she's here now. Why didn't you send someone to get the belt?
She's got a baseball bat. Do you really want me to step in those? Look.
Yes! As it happens, I do want you to go get the belt.
No. She's not the champ, I know, but
You're not the women's champion. Even Scarborough knows. Even Scarborough knows you're not the champion. Someone needs to go get that belt. That's not hers.
No, I'm not risking
ours.
it.
That is,
We'll talk about
risking it.
I'm not risking it. We'll talk about it later. Let's just have a competitive match with no dramas, please, Ricky. Let's just have.
That's our belt.
It's
your job to get that belt.
And some great champions have won that championship. You know.
Yeah, who won it? Even Bobby Tyler won it.
You never liked Bobby Tyler.
No, I
so don't
didn't.
pretend.
So she won it.
She did win it twice.
She didn't defend it, but she won it.
She won it twice.
Yeah, she barely defended it.
Sia Brookside won it.
She actually did defend it.
Great
Often.
champion. TNA superstar.
Yeah.
Very proud of Sia. Very proud. Good luck in America, Sia.
Oh, and Jordan Blade, like I said, gold medal in powerlifting. Straight on display. Lifting Kira Chimera up. Oh, they're twisting the arm. Controlling the arms. This is not the first time we've seen this evening. Saw something very similar from Jonathan Gresham.
She's learned a lot from Jonathan.
Absolutely, you can see that.
Spent some time on the road with Jonathan Gresham.
It's all in the technique and control.
This is her first excursion outside of the US.
Whoa, forearm straight to the side of the face. Akira's been rocked here. We spoke a bit too much about Kira Chimera. We're not enough about Jordan Blade. And Jordan Blade is making us take notice and making everybody take notice here at the Black Box. Bit too early in the contest. More just seeing how much energy Kira Chimera's got there, I think. Getting to expend some energy and kicking out. Thinking vertical suplex took a bit too long. Headbutt from Kira Chimera, the native of Brittany France takes her down.
I keep thinking, Ricky, I should have named this show something else. Should have named it Air Jordan, the amount of Jordans we have on display tonight.
Yeah, how many Jordans? There's 3 Jordans. Yeah.
Just missing Michael.
Yeah. Whoa.
You know French, what did she say?
I don't know French.
Oh.
Oui, oui.
Au revoir.
See ya.
Bonjour.
See you later. Mange too.
Petit pois.
I think Derek Trotter knows more French than I do.
Knows more than me, that's for sure.
I got an F for French.
Did you?
School. I think I actually did get an F.
Well, capital F for French.
I was terrible at French. Oh! I was terrible at French, but Jordan Blade seems to understand the language, and the language right now is the language of the ankle lock. Kira Chimera, a long way from the rope, trying to drag herself there and gets there.
Do you believe Kira actually thinks she is the champion? Do you think she's in there defending a championship right now?
Well, she has the championship. She's brought it to ringside. She's left it in the corner. I mean, kind of. Yeah. I mean, not even Tom Scarborough's taking it off her. And why is that, I don't know. You haven't taken it off her because you're scared. Your words, not mine.
I'm not scared.
That's what you said.
I'm not scared. Timing is everything, especially in professional wrestling.
It's a heist, is it?
No.
You're going to steal back your own belt. You're going to steal our own belt. It's not stealing.
It's not far from us right now.
Reclamation. Jordan Blade going toe-to-toe with Kira Chimera. We've seen Kira Chimera in contest with Aaliyah James. We saw her against Harley Hudson. She can take a beating and she can dish it out. But Jordan Blade is hitting much harder, I believe, than Aaliyah James and Harley Hudson did. This is a real challenge for Kira Chimera, who's undefeated so far in IWN, and takes a wicked German suplex. And the not champion is rocked.
Oh, wow.
Kira Chimera rolls back to her feet. I thought that could have done her in. A lesser competitor would have been beaten there. Fisherman suplex, almost a fisherman buster. Kira Chimera takes a boot right to the side of the head. She could be thinking. She go for the rear naked choke. No! Yes, she is. She does. She turns into the rear naked choke. Middle of the ring. What a shot. The crowd here in the Black Box are begging Kira Chimera to tap. They know she stole the belt. They want the comeuppance too. But Kira Chimera rolls up. And she's still got her hooked. She's still got her hooked.
The fear in her eyes.
An octopus stretch. And Kira Chimera trying to lash on her foot, but she can't. She's trying to roll her way back onto the shoulders. Forcing Blade to release. Almost got her up in that cradle position. Couldn't quite lift her on that exchange. She's taking a lot of damage. There's a stunner from Kira Chimera. First part, it's the stun buster from Kira Chimera. The stunner into the spine buster 2, and that's academic.
That makes her 3-0. It makes her 3-0.
Now go get the belt.
I am going to give you and the rest of this crowd an update.
Where's he go? But she's got it back now. Well, Billy Wood has left the commentary position. I presume that means he's going to finally go get the IWN Championship off her. She never won that belt. She stole it at the last show.
Let's cut the music. You think?
Take the belt then.
What do we think of Kira Chimera?
Yeah, great. Take the belt.
She's 3-0 now, right?
Yeah, take the belt off her. Stop stalling.
She is not the IWN Women's Championship.
So take the belt.
No, really. I'm not going to take the belt. What? I'm not going to take the belt off her. I'm going to let her keep the championship.
What? She's never won it.
Keep the championship warm.
Why is she keep it warm? It's theft.
Thursday, the 29th of February, is leap year. We have a parade of champions. And we will have an official IWN Women's Champion. So, you will be in one corner, and in the other corner will be star of wrestlers on Netflix, Holly Hood, Haley J. And then the winner of that will then come back to Haskins to defend the IWN Women's Championship. So Kira, keep it tight, look after it, sleep with it for a whole month if you want to, but on Thursday the 29th of February, you will get your chance to become the official Women's Champion.
Ricky, has Billy Wood just rewarded a thief with a title opportunity?
He's been talking about it for 20 minutes. It's like it's a wrestler.
What is going on?
She stole the loaf of bread, and he said, "Have a loaf of bread." And do you know what? If you're lucky, you might get to win a third loaf of bread.
I think he's just given her a sandwich.
He has given her a sandwich.
Good me.
That's what it is. You'll get Billy Wood is coming back to the commentary. Thank you, Tom Scarborough, head referee here. You've basically given her the title.
The main event of the evening.
You've given her the title.
World Championship. We need you as loud as we possibly can. We are crowning a world champion tonight.
We are, Ricky.
Thank you for rejoining me.
So tonight, we will crown a world champion. Not just tonight, now, Ricky. It's main event time.
It could be Haskins, it could be Ridgeway. Who's it going to be?
It could be the Brilliance.
No, I don't think it will be.
Do you think it'll be Danny Black?
Could be Danny Black. I'm thinking Ridgeway or Haskins. There's my pick.
I heard the chant of IWN, and I believe... I believe tonight we are going to set history. The 21st champion, the 21st world champion of our prestigious title. Let's pass it over to Nels and let's crown that champion in this fatal four-way match.
The following contest is a four-way match, and it is for the IWN World Championship.
Well, I hope you're going to be as enthusiastic at the fact they're going to win a bout as you just were with Kira Chimera. You basically gave her the belt.
I didn't give her the belt. She's
did
got the
give her
face
the belt.
Holly
You
Hood.
said keep the belt.
Holly Hood, Haley J.
You just said she could keep it. So she's still effectively champion anyway.
Let's move on.
A dead force defence, a strange kind of crowning of the women's champion. I'm not sure what that was about,
She wasn't
really.
crowned, you're going to look after
You
it.
gave her the
It just
belt.
means I don't have to
look
take it home.
after, That's just unprecedented. But we now move to your main event. Danny Black, a surprise entrant. Didn't even know he was going to be in this tournament until yesterday. Or today, I'm not sure. Was it today or yesterday he found out?
He found out 3 hours before the show.
Really?
Yes.
That close?
Yes.
That's what he told me anyway earlier.
So he,
In
3
the break,
hours
yeah.
notice, Danny Black is in a World Championship match. What a story it would be if he could go all the way.
I'm still aggrieved about the Tate Mayfairs situation.
What, because Tate Mayfairs didn't win? So Danny Black's in the ring. James Ellis. James Ellis touching the IWN World Championship that he may well get to wear if he can get through this contest.
This could propel James Ellis into a category he has never been. This guy, he's ripping it up across the UK right now. He is the Brilliance. He has that charisma. He has that style. He holds himself with dignity.
And he gouged Amir Jordan in the eyes to get into this match.
No. I didn't see it. I told you I didn't see it.
It's all great having these massive fancy words about people, but the fact is he had to gouge a man's eyes to get in there. He screwed man like Deriz the last time at Pain and Glory. He screwed Amir Jordan here this evening.
You told
He is
me.
not the kind of person I want as a world champion.
You told me that he hit Mark Haskins with a belt. I was having
Yes!
I was like,
Yeah,
no.
and that. Good, well done for reminding me. He hit Haskins in the head with the belt.
Oh, come on. I was just turning around, I had a sip of my drink, and then Mark Haskins was on the floor. I love Haskins, but I didn't see that.
Well, I tell you what, when Mark Haskins comes out here, he'll remember. He'll remember what James Ellis did.
The one thing I do know is
But before that happens, we're joined by another stalwart of the IWN's legacy in Chris Ridgeway. A man who went toe-to-toe with Haskins. They both went the distance at Pain and Glory, and that is how they got into the tournament. It's how they made the first round. He survived an absolute technical masterclass from Jonathan Gresham. He managed to hold all 8 legs of the octopus, and he now finds himself just a few minutes away from IWN Glory. But I look at James Ellis hiding behind Nels. Nels ain't going to save your pal. Oh look, James Ellis is saying, look, let's all work together. Let's work together. Mark Haskins,
Here he comes.
who was hit in the head. And Haskins going straight for Ellis. He does not forget what Ellis did.
stay here, James. Stay. Relax.
What are you doing? Stop coaching him.
Relax.
Why are you coaching him?
Relax.
Why are you coaching him?
No, let's have a legitimate contest. I want a legitimate world champion.
Let's listen to what the fans want.
The following contest is a full-weight elimination match for the IWN World Championship. Introducing first, from Lewisham, England, weighing in at 160 pounds, he is the kid without fear, Danny Black.
The graduate.
And
Could be his big
opponent
night.
From Swansea, Wales.
Why does Nels do that?
190 pounds. The Brilliance always wins gold. James Ellis. And his opponent, weighing in at 185 pounds, representing Stinger and Northwest Strong, Chris Ridgeway. And his opponent, weighing in at 180 pounds, from Malvern, Worcestershire, he is Overkill, Mark Haskins!
Well, the stage is set. The stage is set. And as soon as Mark Haskins got opportunity, went straight for James Ellis's head. He was going to rip his bonds off. Quite rightly so. Belt didn't even go. I think Haskins might have thought the belt went. He was very eager. Tom Scarborough, head official, holding aloft the IWN World Championship. We are about to crown a new champion, Billy Wood. This is the moment. Who is going to succeed Rob Lynch as champion of IWN?
The first champion since the end of 2019.
Goodness,
when we decided to close the company, we said, this is it.
Timed that well. Timed that well, didn't we?
We did.
Because then everybody closed, yeah.
It did. But we're back now, and we have stormed back from September to now with some of the most electric nights in professional wrestling.
Speaking of electric, what's the opposite of electric? James Ellis is sat to my left-hand side of the bar. He's just sat there. Oh, he's asking for a shot. The crowd want him to take a shot. Is he actually going to... Well, no one to get Mark Haskins out there to have a shot with him. I'm sure he'll down one with him. Unbelievable.
A drunk world champion. I've never...
and he sits back down again. He's going for another shot. We're supposed to have a world championship match. This is making a mockery. An absolute mockery, Billy Wood.
Fair play. They are jabronis.
You just call our audience jabronis.
Tickets are on sale for Parade of Champions right now.
Yes, please support this man. Please support this man who just called you all jabronis. Please do. Well, James Ellis is not even in the ring, but he can't be counted out, right?
Hey.
There's no count outs, and there's no...
Telling you off.
What for?
Don't talk about Brilliance like this.
What did he just say?
There's no count outs, Ricky.
Yeah, there's no count outs. I just said there's no count outs.
Hold on.
It's easy for him to say, well, he's not even in the ring, isn't it?
What a technical masterpiece here. Oh, wow.
Ridgeway, Haskins and Danny Black. We've seen what Ridgeway and Haskins can do. We've seen that on Pain and Glory, and we've seen it throughout the years. And this is an absolute grapple fest. It's worth remembering all four men in this contest have already gone once before.
Wow, look at
Ridgeway.
this.
And I look at Haskins, both trying to tie each other. The thing is, you've got three men in the ring at the same time. Any pinfall, any submission, someone is going to be eliminated. James Ellis won't be eliminated because he hasn't got in the contest yet. He's just sat outside with the bar having a shot.
He's all right.
He's scouting.
He's scouting.
He's not scouting, he's being a coward. He's being a coward. Scouting.
He's getting his timing right.
Goodness me. Danny Black with a kick, sending Ridgeway down on the outside, leaving it just Haskins and Danny Black. All four men have already fought this evening. Haskins the most recent. Danny Black's had a bit more recuperation time.
There has to be a level of disadvantage for that, Ricky. That Haskins.
Certainly for Haskins, he was in absolute war with John Oliver. And James Ellis, oh look at James Ellis! Trying to get rid of Danny Black, trying to cover Mark Haskins. But what was the point of that? Explain to me why he did that. He could have, Danny Black could have eliminated Haskins. Why did James Ellis pull him off, so to speak? Is this a game? But James Ellis is doing some weird things here, Billy. This is for the IWN World Championship. Take it more seriously.
It's a tactic. He is taking it seriously.
But by stopping pinfalls, why would you? Why is he doing this? What is James Ellis's problem?
He just wants to get the pinfalls from
himself. Yeah, but it's not a fatal four-way. So why would he stop a pinfall? There'll be less people in the ring. James Ellis has lost it, man. That shot's gone straight to his head. Look at Ridgeway. Ridgeway and Haskins. Two of the bona fide parts of the foundation that IWN was built on. You said Mark Haskins was Mr. IWN. You'd have to say that Ridgeway would be a very, very close second.
Here we go. Vintage Mark Haskins.
Absolutely, Mark Haskins, he's feeling it. knows he couldn't beat Ridgeway inside of the time limit the last time they met, and Ridgeway will know the same thing. So surely they must be looking at each other as very stiff competition.
They know it. They both know that to win this championship, they're going to have to go through each other.
Yeah.
We all know that this is elimination rules. Maybe James Ellis doesn't know that. But
and there's Ellis again! I mean, that's a bit wise. At least wasn't a pinfall. He's trying to eliminate Ridgeway by sneaking a victory. Oh, he's running to Haskins. That's a mistake. Mark Haskins has been waiting to get his hands on James Ellis since the beginning of this contest. Now James Ellis is running to Ridgeway, and Danny Black is bearing down, and Mark Haskins is back in the ring.
You fucked up! You fucked up!
uh-oh.
You fucked up! You fucked up!
And James Ellis' plan, whatever it was, Billy, I believe is spectacularly backfiring as he is taking forearm after forearm after forearm.
That'll sober you up.
And all three of them combine to cover James Ellis, who finds himself like he has been for most of the contest back on the outside of the ring. Haskins takes away the leg of Ridgeway. Danny Black flies over looking for Hurricanrani.
We've seen this before!
Mark Haskins! Mark Haskins! He can eliminate them both here at the same time. Submission on Ridgeway. Submission on Danny Black. Mark Haskins can make this one-on-one in seconds here. And James Ellis with a poke to the eye. Not for the first time. Rolls up Haskins. Tom Scarpa's down. 2. No! Haskins manages to get out. Once again gouging the eye. And a second time to Danny Black this time, gouging his eye. Does the same thing to Chris Ridgeway and again a roll up. What is he doing? Oh, he's been caught! He caught!
He's in trouble here, he's in trouble here.
Ridgeway has caught Ellis. And now Haskins has got his ankle.
Goodness.
Haskins has the ankle, Ridgeway has the neck. And Danny Black's trying to put Haskins to sleep. All 4 men involved in submissions. Anyone can be eliminated here at any moment's notice. You did not envy Tom Scarborough. No rope break. Tom Scarborough saying there's no rope break. There is no disqualifications as far as I understand in this contest. No count out, no disqualification. Pinfall of submissions only, and we've seen plenty of submissions here so far. It's one-on-one. Both men want to seize this opportunity to eliminate someone if they can. Mark Haskins rolls through, and this is danger for Danny Black. Danger for Danny Black. Haskins gets him. Black's in real trouble. It's a roll-up, beautifully done by Mark Haskins. Foot was on the rope, but that's not going to stop the count. And Danny Black's eliminated. And Ridgeway straight on it. Danny Black has gone. This is now a 3-man contest for the IWN World Championship. Who is going to win the Super 8? Who is leaving with the gold? Will it be Chris Ridgeway, who's currently got Haskins right in the middle of the ring?
Haskins needs to find the ropes.
He's got to try. The thing is, our rope isn't going to break it up, right? As far as I know, Tom Scarborough did not break up that last submission when it went to the rope. Danny Black had his foot on the rope.
Did he see it?
Not Tom Scarborough, I can't make that call for him. But there's the rope. Look, he's saying. Are you saying when there is a rope break? Maybe I misread that situation. I did believe like Tom Scarborough.
I don't know. I don't think Danny Black actually touched the rope, but
I'm not sure about that.
We'll review that later.
I'd like to see the replay of that, please.
Ooh.
Mark Haskins rolls back through, surprises Ridgeway. Well, be that as it may, in regards to the ropes, Haskins could eliminate Ridgeway here, and he's done just that!
Did not expect that.
Haskins is now eliminating quick succession Danny Black and Chris Ridgeway. This is now a one-on-one contest for the IWN World Championship. And James Ellis, who's barely done anything for the last 15 minutes, is now somehow in a position to become world champion. How has he snuck that? Mark Haskins, who went for a war with Jordan Oliver, he's already eliminated Danny Black. He's already eliminated his great rival Chris Ridgeway. He's already taken a title shot to the back of the head. Mark Haskins is an absolute machine. It's a reason we call him a warhorse. It's a reason we call him Overkill. Ellis, 2, and no! Somehow Haskins finds a way to get the foot up. Ellis is beside himself, and I don't know why. He's barely been in this contest. Covering again. because he's built different. To answer your question, James Ellis, rhetorical as it may well have been, Mark Haskins is built completely different from most wrestlers. The greatest all-rounder IWN has ever seen, a 3-time world champion. He has travelled the globe. There is a reason Billy said he was Mr. IWN. He doesn't know when to quit. He doesn't know when to surrender. And if he can, he will fight until his very last breath.
Ellis is stepping up the game here, though. The intensity's
It's
gone
about
higher.
time. Well, it's about time he did just that, isn't it?
Great champions find their moments. He is going to try
Found
and
his
take.
time to
he's
get shots at the
going-
bar and have a seat for 10 minutes.
Stop
Finding his
hating.
moment. I'm not hating on him. He wasn't even in the ring. Trying to sneak his way to this moment.
If he manages to beat Mark Haskins and become world champion, oh my goodness. And it could happen. Look, Haskins is in jeopardy right now.
I'm not saying he's not in jeopardy. I'm just hoping it doesn't happen. I'm optimistic if nothing else. James Ellis has had plenty of time this evening to rest.
You don't do this. Oh, James, you
He
don't
was
do
in
this.
the
You don't do
first
this.
But Mark Haskins is a reservoir, an unlimited reservoir of energy. Look at the stamina of Mark Haskins. Mark Haskins has been through 2 wars already, and he doesn't mind going through a third. He knows what it is to win this championship. He knows what it is to defend. He knows how hard you have to fight to win.
The roof is coming off the building.
They can feel it. They know they're in the presence of greatness in the form of Mark Haskins, a true warrior. Is he on the verge of becoming the greatest champion of IWN's history? Its long and storied history, the first 4-time champion. Mark Haskins flying with careless abandon right into the head of James Ellis, pounding him against the walls here of the black box. Mark Haskins rolls him back into the ring. He has to make him submit, or he has to pin him for a free count. And James Ellis, the brilliance is suddenly getting very, very dim here in the black box. Hastings, Haskins has him in position. Is he thinking? Yes, he stumps both feet right into the heart of Ellis. Over for the cover. One, both legs hurt
time.
him. No, no, not on this occasion. Look at Haskins. Haskins is
Can't believe
absolutely
it.
spent after that. He put every single part of him into those feet, right into the heart of Ellis, and somehow Ellis is still in this.
Ellis just found something. Just something.
Fumes. He felt fumes in the room, I suppose. It's probably the shot. The shot of alcohol probably swirling around in his mouth, and also it may be the fact he hasn't really been in this contest until the last few minutes. Haskins has him up. This is how he would normally finish off the opponent. 2, he doubled him over. But did you see what happened?
Wow.
Haskins pulled the leg so far, Ellis fell out the back. Haskins was so eager, he was so desperate to get the free count, Ellis fell out of it.
I now realise why wrestlers put baby oil on themselves. He slipped out of
He
that.
slipped out of there. But look, Haskins is zeroing in though. He has Ellis right where he wants him. Haskins is getting ready. He's calling for it. He takes off the arm pad. Off the ropes he goes. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's Scarborough gets white too.
Oh my goodness.
James Ellis pulled Scarborough. Tom Scarborough pulled into harm's way and eats a devastating forearm from Haskins, who's now checking up on him.
Well, that's him done, isn't it?
Oh, a low blow by Ellis! A low blow by James Ellis. Did you see that this time, huh? Did you see that this time, Billy Wood?
I did.
Yes, well, I'm glad you did. A heinous way.
What
Yes.
in the world?
Actually, well, he's going for the IWN World Champion. You haven't won that yet. You've got to pin the man, or you've got to make him submit. You can't just take the title. You're not Chimera. We're not just going to give you the World Championship.
What's he doing with the World
I
Championship?
don't know what he's doing with the World Championship. It looks pretty obvious, though. He's going to walk.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, wait a minute! Oh, wait a minute! Levi, you're the monster! This crowd has gone ballistic! Levi, you're the
What is
monster!
he doing here?
He's saying that's some class, you're not going to win him! No! Levi, no! Just took, what did he do that for, Billy? Just took Haskins' head off with a clothesline! What is going on? What is going on?
Oh.
Touch of brilliance by James Ellis. Levi Muir just took Haskins' head off.
No way.
Tom Scarborough's at Haskins. No. Roll your shoulder, Mark. Roll your shoulder. God, this is absolute stinks. Travesty. 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 Travesty.
New IWN World Champion, James Ellis.
Disgusting. A disgusting display. This is supposed to be a
A world champion.
who has stolen it thanks to Levi. What the hell was he even doing out here?
I am speechless.
You're speechless. I'm disgusted. That's the word for it, Billy Wood. Disgust. James Ellis has stolen his way through every single match to become champion. That man is now champion of our company. Are you happy with that? Are you happy with that man carrying our belt?
James Ellis, the 21st man to hold the IWN World Championship.
And the least deserving, I must say the least deserving, he has cheated his way through this. From the very first moment we saw him, he screwed man like DeReese, he screwed Amir Jordan, and this evening thanks to Levi Muir, he has screwed Mark Haskins.
Wow. Ricky, as we go into the parade of champions, the man holding the biggest prize in professional wrestling in the UK, James Ellis is the world champion.
I can't take that away from him. I can't take the belt away. You should take the belt away from him, Billy Wood. But he's world champion. We're going to have to acknowledge it, I'm afraid, folks. Mark Haskins deserved it. James Ellis has got it.